Hello, everyone. How are you? Let me know where you are tuning in from. I'm just typing that out in the chat. I hope you are all having an amazing day today. I can't believe we're stepping into June. It's so exciting. The days are lighter, the energy is more joyful, and I'm just so grateful to be with each and every one of you today. And so I am showing up for you as usual on my Friday day, and I'm going to pour into you today. And yeah, let me know in the chat what has been great this past week. Let me know what's coming up for you around health. And yeah, just share with me. For those of you though that don't know, all you beautiful friends out there, I'm Dr. Holly Donahue. I am a New Hampshire board certified naturopathic doctor, and I'm known as the root cause doctor for leaders and high performers, executives, and powerhouse individuals who want to heal deeply and naturally. And I just love what I do. I'm grateful. God put me on this earth to heal. And today's topic just couldn't be any more important, because the truth is that your immune system is your powerhouse. Drop yes in the chat if you know that's so true, because the immune system is absolutely everything. And I'm going to show you how to restore it today. Who doesn't want to know that, right? Even if you're exhausted, inflamed, and doing all the things, or overwhelmed as you're heading into summer. Why? Because you're thinking, my schedule's going to change. The kids are at home. Maybe your job's being repositioned. Many people sell their homes now. Many people are moving into different areas in their life, and you're up leveling, right? So let me know, how are you feeling right now as we're 2 weeks out before summer? What's going on deep inside of you? Are you tired? Are you energized? Are you feeling just a little off? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, absolutely. You're having all the feels. The schedules are changing, the energy's changing, life is changing. So let's be honest, so many of you are stepping into the summer and you're barely holding it together. You're waking up tired, even though you've slept for 8 hours. Maybe your digestion is off, you have heartburn, or your mood is all over the place. You catch every little infection, or what I call bug, and you're bouncing back slower each time. Or you're bloated, you're puffy, you're inflamed, and you just don't recognize you. You've tried more water, you've tried to sleep longer, you've tried to take more time for yourself, you're eating less sugar, more protein, more veggies, and maybe you're like, maybe I'll try these vitamins, or maybe I'll try this power powder pack, and maybe that'll let me feel better. But something's still off. And you know your kids are coming home soon and your schedule's going to change. Your vacations are booked for the summer, your calendar's full, but inside you're feeling empty. If that's you, drop me in the chat. Come on, those of you, there's a lot of you that are live with me. Let me know, is that how you're feeling? Drop yes in the chat if you are feeling run down and you know deep down inside that your immune system needs health. Here's the thing that most people don't hear, is that when your immune system begins to break itself down, your entire resilience and life force begins to suffer, right? It's not about avoiding colds. It's about having the energy in your heart, in your being, and having the energy to live your life. And by doing that, it's knowing how the immune system really works. So I want to let you know and educate yourself on that, because so many people are like, I don't understand. My patients are like, I don't understand. Why am I getting sick all the time? I hear these things about the immune system, but what does that really mean? Right? Did you know that your immune system is actually your major defense mechanism? It's your repair system. It's connected to your gut, it's connected to your brain, your hormones, your nervous system, and it helps you regulate your energy. It's truly designed to help you filter stress, your toxins that are coming your way, all the viruses that are moving through the bacterial and the inflammation, right? So when you are overloaded with like toxins and viruses and inflammation, your body doesn't just get sick, it gets really tired and fatigued and inflamed. And you can have emotions like anxiety and depression, and the body begins to feel hormonally out of balance. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I want to ask you, have you noticed that when you're stressed or not sleeping, that you're getting sicker faster, or you can't get your rings on in the morning, or you can't buckle your belt? If that's me, drop me in the chat. I love to engage with you guys. So though you guys that are live, like, let's have a connection. And you've been told you're fine, but you know inside you don't feel fine, right? So today I want to share with you the daily habits to supercharge your immunity. So each habit gets to be doable, it's empowering, it's deeply healing, and I'm going to tie it back to the benefit as why. I try to make these habits super simple so you can pick up and choose one, because remember, we want to stack a habit on top of another habit, right? So that's key. So for example, the first one we want to talk about is breathe before you eat. We all eat. So how about if you sit down and you're like, okay, I'm going to take a deep breath in. If you're spiritual or Christian, whatever, like, I'm going to bless my food. I'm going to get into that parasympathetic state, which is that rest and digest. That's the healing of the immune system. When you're in that quiet, energetic place, you can digest your food better. Your nutrient absorption becomes better, right? So if we breathe before we eat, that's so positive. However, many individuals and like goal-oriented individuals we're rushing through the meals. As we rush through the meals, we can't absorb well at all. We can't digest, and that weakens our immunity. So how about if we just take 3 deep breaths before meals? How simple is that? And check in with yourself. Am I eating while I'm stressed or on the go? I remember a long time ago, a hairdresser, who's not my hairdresser anymore, is from Germany. And it was a big awakening for me, because he said to me, you know, Americans really care that they have a cup holder in their car so that they can drink while they drive. Like, Europeans don't do that. I don't know about now. This was like years ago. And they're like, we really don't care if there's a drink holder in our car, right? But I know I've looked, even when I've gone to buy a new car, like, where's the drink holder? Where do I put my tea? Like, what does it look like? So if you're eating in a stressed out state, your body's not going to digest it all, or well, it will digest, right? Or there's that typical patient that says to me, on the weekend when I eat really slow and I have laughter with my family and friends and I'm really enjoying my meal, like, half an hour later, it's like I use the bathroom and have a stool. You're like, why are you talking about this? This is because they're in a relaxed state. They're in a calmer state. So they're going to digest much better. And your digestion is going to work, because if you're stressed and running, your body's thinking it's running through this by the saber-toothed tiger. Does that make sense? Yeah. So habit number 2. This is super simple. I do this every morning. Hydration with minerals. So plain water is not always enough. You need minerals for your immune system cells to actually activate. So how about if you add some really good, like Baja Gold salt or Himalayan sea salt with lemon to your morning water? You could even, if you want to get fancy, you could even add trace minerals. And do that before you eat anything. Get your digestion going. because you want to aim for half of your body weight in ounces a day, because your body, your brain, and your cells, they need the water to function. There's so many numbers out there, but between 70 to 80% your body's water. It needs that for your cells. So check in with yourself and say, how many ounces of water are you drinking daily? And drop it in the chat and let me know. Again, half of your body weight in ounces of water is what you get to drink every day, and that's super important. Number 3, we talked about this last week, but I wanted to bring it back again because it is so important. You want to move your lymph daily. So when you're out moving and just walking, or walking around your house, or going on a hike, or riding your bike, that's moving your cardiovascular system, which actually moves your lymph. Your immune system lives in your lymph, and your lymph moves when you do. So I'm thinking of like walking and rebounding, and even like dry brushing with a loofah brush before you get in the shower in the morning. This will help with lymphatic drainage. Well, Dr. Donahue, why is that important? Because you'll get like less puffiness. You're going to help your body detox. And if you do all that, your immune system is going to respond stronger. So ask yourself, and even drop it in the chat, those of you that are live, or even if you listen to replay, because we get in and we look at these, how are you moving your body daily? What is your favorite movement? It doesn't matter. Again, you creating the blueprint for yourself and for your healing is what is super important. Does that make sense? So habit number 4, it's what I call immune intelligent foods. Okay. So your immune cells respond to the information that you give it from the food. And real food, not processed food, is information for your body. So what are some foods that truly help your immunity? We're thinking garlic, onions, ginger, all sorts of greens. Always, you want to eat spinach raw because it can affect your bone metabolism. Arugula, wild blueberries, fermented foods. And on the flip side, you want to reduce sugary foods and processed foods. So think to yourself, okay, Dr. Donahue, then what could be one thing that I could eat for dinner tonight, or even tomorrow morning if you already have dinner planned? What's one food that you could commit to eating this week that will help boost your immunity? Right? What is that one thing? Restorative rest, not just sleep. I'll be honest, I didn't sleep well last night. I'm off my game today. I'm doing the best I can, but I'm feeling fatigued, right? So I've been moving slow, and I just don't feel like myself when I don't sleep well. And I also know that if we're not getting good, deep, restorative sleep, our immune system is going to struggle to repair itself. Because when we're at rest, our immune system really kicks in and really begins to heal. And it's not just sleep, it's not just naps, but it's actually deep rest. So you want to think about sleeping in a dark, cool room. Last night was quite warm here, which I'm raising and I love, but I've got to figure out, I got to turn my air conditioning on and get some flow of air into my room. No screens 2 hours before bed, you guys. That wakes you up. I also talked to a patient yesterday, and I had given this suggestion, 6 months ago, and she finally heard it. And over the last couple weeks, she's been doing a gratitude journaling, right? And she's been really connected to being grateful for the life that she's living and the family that she has. And it's really stepped her out of negativity into positivity. And what has that done in return? It's really helped her sleep more soundly, right? You can even do magnesium chloride baths. That is a great way to get a high dose of magnesium into your body before bed, and it's very relaxing. And many of my patients, I have them put essential oils that are calming for them, right? So think about to yourself, go, what's one bedtime ritual that I could add to tonight or even this week that will help me begin to heal my immune system. And not only heal your immune system, all of these pieces I'm talking about as well is getting you to think and connect to your way of being, getting you to connect to yourself. So if this live is speaking to you and you really want more strategies and connection with me and checklists with handouts, I do this for my membership group in Pocket Doc. You're going to love it. I just love creating it. It's super fun. I went live this week and we went so deep into healing and so many people had breakthroughs. So I teach something. And then I get on and I answer specific questions that individuals have. And you get 2 audios from me weekly. And it goes straight into your inbox. And it has like healing tools and mindset shifts and habit changes. And the other cool thing is many people will message me and be like, hey, Dr. Donahue, can you talk about this? Absolutely, because I want to meet you where you're at. And I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Like, I want to meet you where you're at and what you're struggling with. So and I love the word struggle. So let me change that. Where you're at and where you need assistance healing. Because again, I'm supporting you as I show up to these lives, but I want you to pick habits or something that you can change. And I make it super simple. So after this live and even after Pocket Doc, you can think, oh, that makes sense. That's where I want to go, right? So at the end of the day, all of you beautiful people, your body wants to heal. Your immune system is not broken. It's just giving you whispers and messages, and it's asking for your attention. And now that there's some tips that you can do that are super simple, you can stop guessing and choose like 2 or 3 that you can implement, or just even one. Maybe you're feeling so overwhelmed right now that the word change and stepping into summer is feeling hard. But you don't need to suffer going through summer feeling like inflamed and tired and stressed out and burnt out. If you pick one of these 5 habits, start to think about it, implement it today or tomorrow or Sunday or Monday, but commit, have confidence, and move forward. This will be the signal to your body, ready, that I am listening and I am ready to heal. So drop in the chat, which habit are you willing to commit to this week? Like this weekend? What habit is it? And I'm also willing to stay on the chat because there's so many of you online right now. If you want to drop a question in the chat, I want to help you take real action. Are there any questions in the next minute or so that I can answer for you, those of you that are on live? And if you're listening to this as a recording, I am so grateful that you're listening to it. And message me and let me know what stood out for you with immunity and keeping your resiliency and, building a body that you love to live in every single day. So let me see if there's any questions in the chat that I can answer. No questions coming up. All right. So I want to thank you for showing up, because the thing is that I know that every minute in your life is important. So when you show up for yourself and for your health and for your future, that's messaging the body to live in your body. And remember, as you step into summer, that the strongest immune system is built on daily choices, every moment, every minute of every day. That's how you build a strong immune system. Keeping your stress at bay, being grounded and breathing into your body, and making choices of healthy food, healthy movement, all those pieces that are so important to you. Okay? And I am so honored to be your guide and walk with you on this journey. And if you want to dig deep and you want to join us in Pocket Doc, and if it's for you, great. If it's not, I totally understand. I want you to be where you get to be to make yourself and create this healing for yourself. I'm going to drop Pocket Doc in the chat one more time. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me. Have an amazing, amazing day ahead. And thank you for showing up and being you. And we will talk to you soon. So much love to all of you beautiful people that are live with me and watching the replay. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.